Welcome to another episode of Chief Knows. Today's topic, how to really block a knife strike, okay? Now, why am I saying how to really block? You know, if you look at YouTube or online, there's like a million instructionals, a million videos on how to block the knife, okay? Now, it's very easy. There's so many ways, there's so many arts that deal with that, okay? But I'm gonna show you this topic, this concept that makes all the difference in your knife defense. We're gonna have Coach Mike here assist me. So, Coach Mike, come in. Okay, now, a lot of instructionals say, okay, when he stabs you, I block, I do this, I do this, I do this, and whatever. Okay, now, the hard part about blocking a strike is the initial block, not what you're gonna do after. Everybody thinks, oh, this one looks so fancy, everything looks so good, I get this, all of that BS. Okay, now, the most important part is being able to block that, and people do not focus on that. Okay, people think, oh, it's just this, oh, I just do this. If you it's not like that. Okay, if you've been in a real knife fight, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, it's not just about doing that. Okay, now first things first, if the knife is there, okay, like this, a lot of people may have some knife defense training, and when they see that, they're the ones that go in and try to attack the knife. If I go in and try to attack, watch what Coach like, yes, that's what's going to happen. Okay, that's the first thing. The second, if Coach Mike is there, even without him striking, I'm going to try block it. If I try to block it, yes. So from here, if Coach Mike tries to get me first, I get him right away. Now, if Coach Mike tries to block me first, okay, block him, I cut him right away. All right, so especially if I show the direction I'm blocking in, there, go, Coach Mike. Yes. Okay, I'm going to share with you guys some concepts you guys need to know when you're defending against a knife, okay? So like I said, so many instructors out there, you just do this, do that, okay? The most important part of defending against a knife is the initial block. Unless you know the concepts behind getting the initial block, you don't know anything about knife defense, I guarantee you, okay? So let's say, for example, I'm here, all right? Mike did some knife defense course and decides to get my knife. Go. Okay? If you go early, you get cut. You get stabbed right away. All right? So never try to attack someone with a knife, no matter what you know. Okay? Especially if the guy knows what he's doing. He'll just be waiting. As soon as you're going there, boom. There. All right? Worst thing to do. All right? Second, I'm stabbing already, but then he decides to block early. See that? And he decides to block right away, okay? With just one move, he starts blocking right away, okay? So watch this, here. Okay? So with just one move, he already starts. Okay? I'm there right away. So with just those two concepts already, it's like, wow, so how do I block? Okay, now it's another one. A lot of people were taught side steps, okay? So maybe they would try to do a reverse triangle, okay? So step out here, Coach Mike, okay? They do that too early also, okay? It's not just the hands. It's not just the hands moving. Sometimes I move in, he's already here, okay? But the thing is, I know he's gonna move here, go. That's how I got him also, okay? So that's a third concept. So that works also with the feet, not just with the hands. So people are saying, now, how the hell am I supposed to block the knife then? Okay? Believe it or not, when you're fighting against a knife, you have to be absolutely sure that the knife is going in your direction, because the knife is going to switch like in 1/4 of a second. So you have to be absolutely sure that it's about to hit you. That's when you go. Okay, believe it or not, it's not as simple as, oh, he stabs me here and I do this. No, okay, it's not like that. Okay, for those of you who have been in a real knife fight, you guys know what I'm talking about. For all of you guys who have never been in a knife fight and just did a bunch of knife lessons, got instructorships and whatever, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, you have to understand the first part is always being able to get the timing of this. Okay, so for example, like I said a while ago, I have to make sure that Coach Mike is about to really stab me. So when he's gonna stab me, okay, believe it or not, the safest way is to wait till it's absolutely there before I do something. Okay? That's the timing. You'll get that later on by drills, but not these kind of drills. When you, okay? Initially these drills, but later on it has to be real sparring, real fights, okay? Because you'll absolutely see where it's going there, okay? So I have to absolutely know it's going, because if I go too early, watch, that's what happens. I went too early, okay? So always remember that when you're stabbing, let's say stabbing me here, okay? I know it's absolutely going to hit me here before I block. See, that's when I know that he's actually going to really, you know, stab me. Okay, I have to know that it's actually there. Okay, so I know it's a weird concept to grasp. What if I just want to run away? Then run away. Okay, that's why I always tell people, when you're fighting a knife, run, because this is the only way to really defend yourself against a knife, especially if the guy knows what he's doing. Okay, so I know I just you know, dampen a lot of people's, oh no, maybe he has no experience. Trust me, I have all the experience in the world. Okay, I've been, you know, shot, stabbed, and all the bad things that happen. So I'm sharing this with you guys, so you guys would never have to let this happen to you guys. Okay, even if you're trained and you don't know this concept, you will always get stabbed. All right, so I hope I was able to open your eyes in this concept. So another thing is to make sure that you have to wait for it to absolutely hit you, number one, and number two, pressure test it, spar. Okay, have the person absolutely just go spar and, you know, try to keep stabbing you. Okay, so you know the timing of it, because that's very important. Don't just think, oh, if the guy stabs me, I'll just do this. No, that's what's gonna happen. All right, so I hope I opened a lot of eyes today, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys. Remember, keep the fight. Don't forget, very soon we're going to be releasing our knife fighting instructionals, where we're going to show you how to really use a knife and how to defend against a knife. All that's going to be released, and you know, basically I showed everything there, and you know, this will be something that will turn anybody and everybody into someone who can actually defend themselves. So I hope to see you there soon, guys.